Hi, you're on PubSpot, and this is DevScoops, a rapid show and tell on tools and practices in cloud technology in general. And so if this tickles your fancy, hit the subscribe button. So let's get into it. Today's DevScoops episode is a show and tell on how to deploy a static website built using React using GitHub Pages. Oftentimes, we want a solution that will provide a quick and easy way of mocking up a website that you can show to your clients or even use for testing before you start making your website official. And this is one available option. So let's head to my terminal session and start the work. I use ASDF to configure the binaries that I use in general, so for more information about this tool, head to this video right here. I will be using npx command to generate my React project, and so inside this current directory, I need to configure my ASDF with Node.js and pnpm by running this command. These commands created a hidden file in the current directory called tool versions that will contain the binary names as well as the versions. I will also need to install a Node module called Create React App, which I will use to create my React website repository. And now I can run the command to create the initial state of my React website. The local repository for my React static website is now created with the new directory called sample.ghp. And in order for this GitHub repository to be portable using ASDF, I will copy my tool versions file into this new directory. Now let me cd to this new directory and open this in VS Code so I can continue with the rest of the steps. I will then go to my VS Code terminal, and then I'll start the web application locally and see how it looks. And now I'll head to my browser and then access my local web application. So that looks good. Now let me head back to my VS Code. And now I'm going to start making the necessary changes to set this website on GitHub Pages. So let me cancel this. The first thing I need to do is install a Node module called GH Pages on my local repository. This module will take care of handling all the necessary steps to push my website into GitHub Pages. The next step I need to do is open my package.json. So let me head to my VS Code Explorer and then open package.json. I need to add a new field here called homepage and set the value to the GitHub Pages URL. The format of the URL usually comes with your GitHub account plus github.io and then the name of the repository. The next step is to configure the command that will perform the actual deployment of my static website into GitHub Pages. And so on the script section of my package.json, I'm going to define a new command here and call it ghp deploy, which is short for GitHub Pages deploy. And on this script, I will run pnpm build as well as the GitHub Pages build command. I want to make a small modification on my React web page, so I know that this is a custom version. So let me open the source directory, and then in here, I'm going to upload a PNG file that contains some logo that I want to see on my page. So this ps-logo.png is the image that I want to render on my page. So now I'm going to open app.js and update the code to consume this image. So let me head to my terminal. And now I'm going to stage my changes, but I need to make sure that I'm in the root of my repository. And then commit my changes on my local repository. What I need to do next is create my remote repository in GitHub. So let me head to my browser and then head to GitHub. And then create a new repository. I will set the repository name to the same name I used to create the React application. And then scroll down and click Create Repository. Let me copy these commands and then head back to my VS Code. I'm going to run all the commands that I just copied. And now that I have synced my local repository to my remote origin, I will go ahead and run GitHub Pages deploy. So the deployment is complete. Now let me head to my browser, and then on my repository page, click on Settings, and then on this section, click Pages. This section right here will show a green checkbox to indicate that GitHub Pages deployment is complete and that my static website is ready. So let me go ahead and refresh this page. And my site has now been fully published. And if I click that URL, my static website is loading properly. And that's it. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. Until next time, see ya.